Hold up. Jimmy Butler is coming back for Game 4. I honestly did not see that coming after that scary fall in Game 2 against the Rockets. Man, the way he hit the floor. I thought he was out for a couple of games, minimum. That pelvic contusion didn't look like. But here we are, just 2 days after Game 3, and he's back in the lineup like nothing happened. Like serious, like, is this man made of steel? The Warriors definitely missed him in Game 2. They dropped that one, but credit where it's due. They bounced back hard in Game 3. Without Butler, they still locked in a 104-93 win. That's the mark of a D team. You lose your star, and you still hold it down. Now heading into Game 4 with a 2-1 lead and Butler returning. The energy at Chase Center is going to be different. Earlier today, things were still kinda up in the air. Butler was listed as questionable, and even Coach Kerr wasn't sure. We're hopeful that he'll play, but he's gotta warm up first. That's what he told reporters pre-game, and the part that really got me. He added that Butler won't be on a minutes restriction. Like what? No restriction at all. After that kind of injury. That's either genius or a little wild. And don't forget, Jimmy's been a workhorse lately. He logged 40 minutes in Game 1, played 40 minutes in the play-in win over Memphis, and went for a full 48 minutes in that overtime heartbreaker against the Clippers. That's not normal. That's borderline insane. At Sunday's practice, the Kerr asked Rick Celebrini, the team's director of sports medicine, whether Butler could handle heavy minutes again, and his answer, he just said it's going to depend on how he's feeling once he's out there. I mean, fair enough, but that tells me one thing: they're gonna let Jimmy decide his own limits. And when has Jimmy ever set limits? Look, his return completely shifts the game plan. Kerr already said after the play-in that Butler had completely changed everything for us since coming at the deadline. That's no small praise. We've got the movement and the flow of Steph Curry, he said, but we've also become, for half the game, a great ISO team. That's Butler's magic. He brings the gritty, grinded out energy that Golden State hasn't had since Iggy was in his prime. But here's the twist. What if he can't go 4-6 minutes tonight? Then what? Does Kerr go back to the Game 3 rotation? Does Kuminga sit again? And what about Quentin Post? Post actually showed up big in Game 3. He wasn't flashy, but he protected the rim, snagged boards, and played smart. Not the kind of guy you bench easily. And Kerr already made his choice. He's rolling with the same starting lineup from Games 1 and 2. Why? Because, as he put it worked during the regular season. Still, I wouldn't be surprised to see Post getting crunch time minutes if Butler gets winded. And don't forget about Gary Payton too. Absolute menace in the fourth quarter of Game 3. Gary Payton the Sin was working in the fourth quarter of Game 3. Getting him the ball in the pocket against their blitz was very effective. And then Kerr added, I imagine they'll have a counter to that tonight, so that may necessitate a different tactic, different lineup. We have to read it. That's the chess match, man. That's playoff basketball. Nothing is guaranteed. Every possession counts. Every rotation decision can shift momentum. Tonight, we find out just how much Jimmy's return really means. If he's close to 100%, Warriors might run away with it. But if he's even a little limited, buckle up. This series could flip again.